Now, we have some people from the audience who want to share their thoughts with you this moment, and it's only brief. It's called Big Ideas. They get 30 seconds only. They're not allowed to plug anything, not allowed to push a book, not allowed to come out emblazoned with a product. 30 seconds. So, are we all ready? How will we do this? Craig, you look nice. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I bloody would be, but don't you. All right. There's 30 seconds. If you're cute, I'll give you longer. All right. Craig, from where? The rule is I have to hold the mic.
Oh, okay, good. Brisbane.
All right. I'll just say, and your time starts now.
Okay, we look at all the TED videos and we all see all the problems, the issues and that we have. I'm a fighter pilot. I want to look at the root causes to why these all occur. And the root cause, I believe, is money, the greed and the uneven distribution of wealth. My idea is really to implement a date where the world, we as the world, stop using money. No barter, no exchange of goods, just stopping the use of money. We have the technology and the abundance to provide for all. To implement this idea, I need a website or an idea or a forum or a social media that passes this idea. People share their ideas, people own them, they get voted against, and that moves up the hierarchical side.
30 seconds.
10 seconds, please. Come on, collect 10 seconds. I ask two things. I ask you to think about it in your daily work, that you go around, think about a society without money, and I also want you to think that why it can be done, not why it can't be done.
Interesting. Even more interesting because I actually sold him that extra 10 seconds for $5. You don't mind me standing in front of you. It might be better if you move over there. All right, nervous. What's your name?
Do I look nervous, do I? I'm Lawrence. I'm from UTS in Sydney, so...
No, nervous was me. You ready?
Okay.
The clock's there if you need a tip.
Sure. Do you mind if I hold it, or is that okay?
No, apparently it's illegal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I have to hold it. You ready?
Sure.
Action.
Okay, well, my idea is to abolish formal university assessments. I propose a system of self-review and peer review, replacing that. We talk about creativity, we talk about risk-taking, we talk about entrepreneurship at universities, and yet we go back to the old model of exam, memorising lecture slides, syllabus dot points. The two are in complete opposition with each other, and as an academic starting out my career, it's an economy which I deal with every single day when I teach, and I really think that it is something we can overcome, and we can actually get people taking more risks and actually preaching creativity. Thanks.
Yay, well done. Well done. And breathe. All good? Hello, what's your name? You look at you, cool as a cucumber.
I'm Julie from Bondi.
Oh, well, there's your answer. Okay. Thank you for joining us in the big smoke. All right.
Pleasure.
Are you ready, Julie from Bondi? All right, you know the clock's there, and action.
Many years as a fairly average alto in several choirs, and more recently as a musical mentor for a street choir, has convinced me that community singing is a therapeutic force to be reckoned with. Everyone can sing, it's just that some of us haven't been allowed to. It keeps people off the streets, it keeps people out of therapists' offices and doctors' surgeries. Simply, singing makes people happy. Imagine in a forum like this, everyone will get to experience singing en masse, perhaps helped along by a choir up here on stage. Imagine 2,000 plus voices coming together in simple a cappella harmony. Why? Because it's good for us and it makes us happy.
Well done. Well done. I actually wanted you to sing that pitch. That was beautiful. Hello.
My name's Chris, I'm from Surrey Hills.
I didn't know Surrey Hills people spoke with that accent.
No one does. I'm special.
You're special. And so shy. Okay. Are you ready?
I believe I am.
Okay, and you can see the clock, not really because of the glare.
Not really
at all. Oh, sorry, Mr. Music, can we go back?
Okay.
It's on 28, 30.
Should I just go?
It's been a long day and they've started drinking already. No, they haven't. Of course they haven't. This is TEDx. Ready? And action.
Let's teach every 6-year-old in Australia how to program computers. They're going to grow up in a world where iPods, social networks are as ubiquitous, more ubiquitous than newspapers, street signs. They all deserve a chance not to be just consumers, but creators, participants. Plus, I'd always heard that the best way to get someone to actually learn something is to have them teach it to someone else. And programming is teaching computers how to think. Thank you.
Well done, really well done. All right, you even had some spare seconds. I don't know, we can't even read it now. Where is it? Oh, you can see it. All right. Don't be nervous. Name?
Jeannie?
All right, are you ready, Jeannie?
Yes.
All right, you're on 30 and take it away.
I'm suggesting we each of us take in a refugee as a flatmate or a roomie. I'm glad you're reacting that way. I think it's one of the most rewarding things you'll ever do with your life in terms of giving someone else a new life in Australia. I took an Iranian refugee 4 months ago. He simply gave shelter to democracy protesters in Iran. That was enough to be tortured, all right? TED Talks are now a daily part of our lives because you get the translations, so is meditation, so is music. I learn at least 10 new things a day. If you take in a refugee, you could be taking in Binny Vinders or someone who gave shelter to Binny.
That is a good point, actually. Good point. It's all a circle, isn't it? And your name?
Avis from Bondi.
Avis. I bet you get a lot of jokes about that lovely name.
Car rental company, perchance?
Ah.
Yeah,
You should actually, did you sell your naming rights as a child?
Yes, I did.
All right.
I'm very wealthy. Yeah.
All right, Avis, are you ready? You're from Bondi too, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah, you can spot him. All right. No, we love Bondi. We love it. Ready and action.
I think we should all talk about shit because we don't talk about it enough. I, for one, have Crohn's disease and have done for the last 8 years. And if you don't know that, it means that you shit a lot, unfortunately. And there's a lot of shame associated with that. And I had a surgery a year and a half ago, and I woke up with an ileostomy bag, which is like a colostomy bag, which is very unpleasant. Surprise, jazz hands. And the shame associated with that was almost as bad as the disease. And 1.5 million children die from diarrhea-related disease. And these are things that if we don't talk about them, we can't fix them. So TED is about ideas worth sharing. So I say go out there and have a conversation worth having.
Well done. Well done. Good on you, Avis. Hello, you look gorgeous.
Oh, thanks very much.
Thank you for doing that, sharing that with us. Ready?
Yes, I'm Lisa from Manly, originally the States. You can hear that. Anyway, I wanted to just ask...
sorry, I have to say action.
Action.
And action.
Action. Does anybody know where their top came from today? Or their dress? Or where it really came from? Because what I'd really love is a world with truly sustainable fashion. When I can go to any shop, pick up a dress, the tag tells me where the material came from, where the fabric came from, who sewed it, where they sewed it, where it went to after that. And I think that if we know the full environmental costs, perhaps when we're all fully informed, we can then become more informed consumers, demand responsible retailers, labels and suppliers, and hopefully see the end to the tragedies such as last week's Bangladesh garment factory collapse.
Well done. Well done. And excellently timed. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
You look wonderful. It's 30 seconds. What's your name?
Jonathan from Sydney Uni.
Jonathan from Sydney Uni. You ready?
Yep.
And action.
I believe surgery is broken. If you know someone who's had an organ removed recently, they might have said, it wasn't working, but it's okay. You don't need a gallbladder anyway. In the future, tissue engineering will mean a pill will be able to regrow an organ, or an injection will be able to regrow cartilage. This will mean no hip replacements, or no surgeon that will just chop it out. Because isn't that barbaric? Tissue engineering will regrow your own body, and it's real. So I think surgery is broken. Thank you.
Well done. I'm wanting to invest in your company. Hello, Smiley Bags. What's your name?
Kaylee.
Kaylee. Ready? Yep. And off you go.
Could we design buildings using data analysis? We already use data analysis for technical aspects of building design, such as fire modelling and acoustic design. We're getting to the point where it would be possible through data analysis, particularly in the space of human behaviour, to improve the functional and spatial design of our buildings to optimise them for human use. In the future, will it be possible for us to also use data analysis to analyse what is beauty and to create all of our buildings as wonderful as the Sydney Opera House is today?
Interesting thought. Hello? No, you cannot plug a book, and you know that. I know that you're just joking.
Kevin from Cooks Hill in Newcastle.
Kevin from Cooks Hill. All right, are you ready? 30 seconds. No, you can read. You can do whatever you want. Ready?
Yep. Go. From the Sunday markets to the main street and direct to the market. We've run an artisan fashion studio for 30 years. We want to mentor fledgling artisan clothing designers to give them an aesthetic voice on the main street as part of our studio store. Commercialising innovation in clothing has become too hard with too many middlemen, very little feedback from the end user to the designer. We believe other established designers could do likewise. On consignment? No. Commercial collaboration. From the Sunday markets to the main street, direct to the market, an idea worth spreading.
Hello? Jesus, you're frighteningly good looking. All right. All right. That's ridiculous. All right. I mean that nicely, of course. Okay, we're leaving now. Okay. You don't actually need to talk. It's cool.
Yeah. How long do I get?
You got as long as you want. Yeah, no. Okay. Let's move to the centre of the stage. I'm sorry, everybody. Let's come here. We've only got a few more speakers. You've all been fabulous. Are you ready? What is your name?
Good question. Hakiran.
Okay. Like
you're doing it? All right.
Maybe
all right.
later. Okay.
Okay.
Your name is?
Hakiran.
Hakiran. All right, you've got 30 seconds. We can see it there. And action.
Oh, fuck. All right.
No. I don't care. That's okay.
Roll back. Roll back.
No, of course.
Right.
You can. I
Can we
told
roll
you.
back?
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
All right.
Yep. Anything you want.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Are you focused?
Yep.
Remember, I know what you're talking about. You mentioned the sentence. Okay. We're going to try again.
All right. I think now, more than any time previously, it's important for humanity to be connected and to appreciate our place as a part of a whole. So, I want to be able to walk into my local and be able to have a chat to people in Ireland sitting in their local by video link. And when I'm waiting for the train at Bondi Junction, I want to be able to check out people at Oxford Junction, or in Moscow, or maybe play noughts and crosses and mess with them a little bit. That's it.
Obviously, that's a really great idea. Okay? Because he gets to see them and they get to see him. Well done. Took 5 seconds. Fabulous. Best 5 seconds of my life. All right, hello, you're little. All right, come over here. Have you got a name?
Melanie.
Melanie, lovely to meet you. Are you ready? All right, 30 seconds there, and action.
I want to talk about food security in Australia's street homeless. I think we need to move beyond the model of food handouts and soup kitchens and talk about food security in a real way where we make better use of our public resources. I know that we can make lightning raids on the microwave at the 7-Eleven, the tea room in the State Library, the public barbecues in our communities. We can and we have taught people who don't have a kitchen how to cook and deliver resilience, life skills and control over nutrition for 106,000 homeless people in Australia. That's the model for the future.
Beautiful. Well done. Hello.
So am I as good looking as Hakirin?
You're better looking.
Thank you.
Because you're real and he is just an illusion.
It's just fake. I agree.
That I created. Okay.
He had a great opening line, though. Okay, I'm Miles Campbell.
Lovely to meet you, Miles. Ready?
Ready.
See the 30. You're not allowed to hold the mic. It's the rule.
It's a compelling hand, sorry.
Ready?
Yep.
Action.
Action. Okay, I'm passionate about education, and I would like to play a part in bringing a TEDxEd to Australia. That's an education TEDx. So that we could see on stage in an event, maybe not here yet, some of Australia's most inspiring and passionate teachers getting up sharing their stories about their classrooms and then building a resource for teachers to inspire one another. So I want to bring one here. I don't know anything about this. I'm hoping Remo will help me. It can't be so hard, can it?
Can't be so hard. Well done. Actually, I think there is a TED-Ed, but we'll check it out. I think there is a TED-Ed. So we'll check it out. Maybe you can join in on that. So that would be good. Hello, what's your name?
Vivian.
Hello, Vivian. Where are you from originally?
Originally from Spain, 20 years in the USA, 3 years in Australia.
Rightio, thanks for that brief summary. Okay. Are you ready? Let's go back over here.
Not ready, but that doesn't matter.
No, why should you be? All right. 30 seconds.
All right, dear.
On you go.
I'm a mom, and I took my son out of school because I thought they were dimming him. And this was about 8 years ago. And we found a different way of educating him. I'm not into homeschooling, so we found a community that actually let the children lead their own education. And the subjects were brought to him, and he would decide with his peers what he wanted to take, what he didn't want to take, and he kept his heart intact. And I thought Damien's lecture was very interesting because I thought he lost his heart and then he found it. And I don't think we need to lose our hearts. I think we can remember all along who we are, have our subjects and what we're meant to do brought to us, and then we can learn anything.
And if you were to summarize the idea?
Take your kid out of school.
Well summarized. Come over here. Last but by no means least. You'd be so hard to recognise in a police lineup, wouldn't you? What is your name?
Jimmy Niggles.
Of course it is. Lovely to meet you, Jimmy. You're our final one for the big ideas. Are you ready, Jimmy Niggles?
Yeah, just first, can I...
No, wait a minute.
I want to thank TEDx for letting us all up on stage.
Good on you.
Pretty awesome. Thank you.
Okay, Jimmy, you got to stick to the time. 30 seconds. Can you see it just there? You're our final one for this evening, and action.
Okay. Basically, I grew this beard. My mate Wes Bonny passed away from a melanoma when he was 26. And the idea is everyone we meet and ask about the beard, we say, get a skin check. Skin cancer is one of the biggest killers in Australia, and we want to do something about it. So everyone here, we might do something a little bit special. If you could take your phone out and take a photo of this beard and tag your friends in it and share it with everyone. All your friends that you tag have to get a skin check. We want to spread the word as much as you can. So pull out your phone and take a photo right now. Come on.
Good on you. So your idea is you grow a beard, so people say, why have you got that crazy beard? And you say, get a skin check.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very, very much. Thank you to all of our speakers. Very brave. Thank you. Let's go up here.